Yeah, it's always tough to give it, a ranking or a number, but today it was a very special day because different circumstances, having Roger in the stands and then Carlos and Juan Carlos, and the atmosphere has been very, very great, and playing against Novak, a final, it's always very, very tough. So I'm happy how I handled these kind of situations, and yeah, obviously very happy to hold this trophy here. And yeah, the season is not over yet. It's still a couple of tournaments, but throughout the whole season, I had a lot of success, and hopefully we can keep going, keep improving as a player, and then we see what's coming.
Yannick, congratulations. You commented you're playing in front of Federer and against Djokovic. I mean, so many improvements in your game, but how do you maintain such composure?
Well, it's this year has been very, very tough for me because of other circumstances, and I at points I lost a little bit of smile because I had some issues off the court, and they're still in my mind sometimes, and so it's never easy to play in this kind of circumstances where I am in, but so I just try to enjoy it in the best possible way I can and on the court, and obviously success is something great, and it's nice to say thanks to all the people who are working with me daily, who knows me more than most likely all the other people, and so I just try to stay very calm and not making any problems if you miss shots or you get unlucky sometimes, and just trying to keep pushing with the best energy I have in that day, and every day is a bit different. So I'm happy how I'm handling the situations on the court. I try to control what I can control, and that's for sure the mind and also the physical aspect you can control. But the rest, you just have to believe and trying to stay composed in especially in the important moments in a match.
Yeah, you kind of came into this tournament, I guess, in less than ideal situation because you had the loss in Beijing and you also had the appeal news coming through in Beijing. So you said, I think, in the first press conference that you were not in the most comfortable situation you could be in. Could you just talk, I guess, a little bit more about how you sort of compartmentalize that and just got on through the tournament to prevail over everyone?
It's people, they think that by winning or having success that you don't have any problems, but it's not true, because I'm the situation where I am in obviously is not comfortable, and I wish I would not be in this position where I am right now off the court and playing freely more on the court and trying even to enjoy it a little bit more. But you have to accept it. I feel like that I'm strong when I go on the court, trying to don't think about it and then trying to stay focused about everything I do, and then I give 100% in every single match or practice, or when I wake up I try to be focused on every single thing I do, but then of course I have moments where I think about it, which is not comfortable and not the best part. So yeah, it's you take the success in a different way, and I think that's what I learned, is that the success will never change me as a person or as a player also, because next tournament I can go far again, or I can win or I can lose the first round, but it's not going to change me as a person, as a human. So I'm very glad to all the people who I have around, and they know me very, very good now how I am, and I know to the people I can trust to. And that for me is the most important. Then whatever I can achieve on the court, it's just an extra. It's that what I work for. but that's it.
Hi, Yannick. What have you done differently this year compared with last year that you have made such a huge, progress in terms of game results? And I think this is the biggest year of your career so far. So, what's your take on that?
Yeah, I changed some things. I feel like that physically I'm ready to play for a longer amount of time at the highest level possible. Also mentally, I'm ready to accept every tough situation on the court, and which I think that's the biggest step I made forward. And just trying to stay as calm as possible, and even to keep working hard. It doesn't really matter if you have a good week or a bad week. Just trying to improve daily whenever you have a chance to, trying out new things, trying to see new things, and in worst case you saw what's working and what's not working, and the trying to be mature enough to understand what's working, and I feel like that for me made a big impact this year, and hopefully it's gonna help me also for the next year.
Yannick, you become the youngest champion of this tournament. Given everything else that you've also achieved this year, do you feel like there's just a whole world of possibilities in front of you?
What do you mean? I don't.
Lots of great things to come.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. We cannot predict the future. You never know what's gonna happen, but for sure I will keep working hard. Me and my team. I have these two new members in my team where I feel like that I can learn many things with Simone and Darren. It's a great combination of coaches, and the all-around team. It helps me a lot. It's very comfortable to stay with them. I always feel like that it's a part of family already. So it's nice, and we will keep working hard. I mean, we're gonna try out some new things off the court. What's gonna just to see what's gonna help me or not, and I feel like that the work now will never stop. So I'm looking forward to that, and as I said about the success of the future, you never know what's gonna happen. So let's see.
Last one,
I just wondered if you can tell us how you're going to celebrate tonight, if you will get the chance to celebrate.
That's a good question. I don't know. I'm at the moment I'm very hungry, so I'm gonna eat something here. And it has been 2 very long weeks, tough weeks with a lot of matches, and I think the best thing is maybe go, to rest. In 2-3 days I play already the next match, so just trying to be somehow ready for that one. Obviously the most important part is it was here in this tournament, was that day today, so I'm very happy about that. And just trying to, of course you're gonna enjoy, because these are very special moments. Winning any tournament is amazing, especially this one here, so we're gonna enjoy it for sure, but nothing crazy.
Se puoi fare una risposta in italiano per il news feed, l'importanza delle vittorie di oggi, come si
In italiano? Ok.
L'importanza della vittoria di oggi è aver giocato con Roger in campo.
Così come ho fatto prima?
Come
Sì, ok.
se fosse
Beh, ovviamente sono contento di questa vittoria, è stata una giornata molto positiva per me, a parte tutta la settimana di rassicurarmi il numero 1 a fine anno, di vincere questo torneo molto speciale, di giocare contro Novak, di avere Roger, Carlos e Juan Carlos a guardare la partita. L'atmosfera è stata veramente bella, e quindi credo il livello che ho giocato oggi è stato molto alto, quindi sono contento di questa parte. Ovviamente il lavoro non smette mai, quindi sono contento di continuare a lavorare. Ho 2 nuovi praticamente membri del team, quindi sono contento che loro mi possano aiutare, che io posso imparare tante nuove cose, e quindi credo che tutto il team è molto contento di continuare a lavorare, e questa è la cosa più importante, poi il resto vediamo cosa ne esce.
Grazie, thank you.
Thank you.
Bad luck today, but what positives do you take out of the 2 weeks in Shanghai?
Well, I think there is quite a few positives that I can take. First of all, I think the level of my tennis was really good this tournament, probably best after Olympic Games in terms of how I played, how I performed, how I fought. I did my best tonight under the circumstances. I felt maybe not 100% fresh, but at the same time, big credit to Jannik for playing the big points better than me, and that's what made the difference. He deserved to win. He was just too strong in important moments. But nevertheless, I still think that even in the finals today, I played pretty good. So, which gives me, I guess, reason to believe that I can still, play with these guys that are best in the world at this level. Hopefully I can maintain that level in the upcoming months and also for the future.
Questions? Anyone?
Novak, not quite the result that you wanted today, but an incredible tournament overall. And I just wondered if you could talk about sort of the resilience and persistence at this stage of your career.
Yeah, I mean, my main motivation comes from love and passion for the sport, and also the desire to keep competing. These are kind of the matches and challenges that I still strive for. Be in a position to play against the best players in the world on the biggest stage in the finals of some of the biggest tournaments in the world. So that's that's why I work for, well, what I work for, and why I still keep on pushing myself. And yeah, I mean, that's all that can be said about that. I don't know what future brings. I'll just try to kind of go with the flow to see how I feel in a given moment. I still plan to compete and play next season, and yeah, let's see how far I go.
What's the plan for the rest of the season?
The plan is to go home. I mean, actually, Saudi Six Kings Slam is happening next week, so I'm playing that, and then I'll see where I play next.
Both of them.
You came so close to your 100th career singles title. How significant is it to you to sort of get that 100th title, and what does it mean that you were so close to it today?
Well, I mean, that's a bonus, if that can happen. I mean, I definitely wished it to happen today, but it wasn't meant to be. I mean, I'm gonna keep striving to make it happen somewhere in the near future, hopefully. And yeah, I mean, it's not live or die type of goal for me. I think I achieved all of my biggest goals in career. Right now, it's really about slams and about still seeing how far I can kind of push the bar for myself. And yeah, as long as I perform the way I performed actually this week, and I think I can go toe to toe with the big guys. Yeah, as long as that's the case, I guess I'll still feel the need to keep on competing and motivation to be out there. Let's see how long that's going to last for.
Novak, the end of the season is coming near, and how did you expect your whole season at the beginning point of the season, and are you satisfied with your performance up to now? Well,
I mean, comparing to most of my seasons throughout my career, this has been one of the worst performing seasons in terms of results. But it was going to come at some point where I wouldn't win slams and maintain that highest level for so many years in a row, and that's okay. I'm happy with my gold medal from Olympics. That was the main goal for this year, and of course I wish that I could have gotten at least a Grand Slam title or one big title, but it's fine. You know, it is what it is. It's a kind of a season that you just have to accept, embrace, and I'm more than happy with what I have achieved throughout my career. So I'll just see what next challenges bring to me.
Could you comment on any parts of Yannick's game that remind you of yourself?
All round, you know, every shot he's got in the game, and he's improved his serve tremendously. I think that became a big weapon, and he's just very aggressive from the baseline. As soon as he's got a shorter ball, he's taking the initiative, and just very solid from both forehand and backhand. Doesn't make too many mistakes, and it just you know, tries to take away the time from the opponent. You know, that's something that reminds me of myself, you know, throughout my career. That's what I've done for so many years consistently, you know, playing fast-paced tennis, taking away time from the opponent and kind of suffocating opponent, if you want, in certain way. And that's, you know, that's what you want. You want your opponents always to feel under pressure from your shots, from your speed, from, you know, your presence on the court. So he's got that. I mean, this year it's been so consistent. It's really, really impressive.
Last one, anybody?
Novak, China has the very loyal and supportive fans that you have. I guess you must have lots of story to tell, but if you have to name like one moment or one specific fan or one special gift, what would you say during your stay in China?
I mean, it's hard to pick one because, I mean, these kind of special moments happen almost on a daily basis, really. I mean, I don't have that kind of incredibly passionate, devoted support anywhere else. I mean, China, you know, people wait literally every single night and day. I mean, I've been here almost 2 weeks. Every single night, they're there in front of the hotel. Morning when I leave to tennis, it's amazing. I don't know what to say. It's hard to express the gratitude that I feel. You know, at times it's like almost uncomfortable. You know, that they're coming every single day and they show so much love and care and respect. It's unlike any other place in the world, for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.